to you.
Welcome back to Hare Street's podcast. Today we're going to talk about our summer holidays and other stuff that's been going around in the school.
Okay. On my holiday, I went to Morocco, Agadir. It was very nice. I stayed in a villa. I had lots of food and I went out lots of times. One of my favourite things I went to, two of my favourite things were, I went to a park called Croco Park. There was lots of crocodiles and other animals, and they weren't in like a cage, they were roaming around, so you could touch any one of them, but I wouldn't recommend touching them. And the second part was a Marrakesh day trip, so where we went to the capital of Morocco and we went to go explore, see some mosques, because Marrakesh is a Muslim country. We also went to a souk el had. There was lots of shops. We bought some Moroccan traditional clothing and some oud. It was very nice and I loved it.
So I went to Scotland. I stayed in what you would call a premium inn.
Premium inn?
Yes. The only thing I enjoyed about it was basically I got to eat at the premium inn and I got very nice breakfast and food.
Samuel was only there for the food.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't care about anything else. As soon as I woke up, I was like begging my dad, "Hey Dad, it's time to go and eat breakfast now." And he would be like, "Oh." I think.
I went on 4 planes to go to Morocco.
I didn't go on any planes. I drove there, 7-hour drive. I think. No breaks. I think. No food. I think.
There would be food because of you, Samuel, but you
No. 7 hours without food.
You probably ate all of it in the first hour and did not ration any for your other siblings. Yeah, that's what I thought. Got so much.
So for my holiday, sadly I couldn't go to Cardiff because of all the stuff that was going around, but I was happy because we went to the cinema and we watched lots of movies, and I saw my grandma, which I haven't seen her for a long time, and I'm so excited because we are going to her house soon and I'm going to see my cousin that I haven't seen since 2019 and her cats.
I haven't been to the cinema in like years.
I
went to the cinema to watch Inside Out 2. It was fun.
Okay.
I already watched Inside Out.
My favourite character was discussed since the first movie. She's just too sassy for me.
What's Inside Out?
Never
watched it.
You know the movie where all the different coloured people were in the person's head?
How does that even make sense, really?
You know what it is? Maybe you ate the TV.
No.
So you didn't have one. And then you ate your laptop and then ate the remote and then, in Scotland.
No, I didn't.
Oh, so you eat your TV in your house?
No, I didn't. I have a TV.
Okay, let's go to Molly May.
For my summer holidays, I went to Dublin in Ireland because that's where I am actually from. So I met up with family. I met up with a few of my cousins, my nan and granddad, and then we just we went out, we went to these nice places. We stayed in a hotel. It was really nice, and the breakfasts were amazing. And then when we came back, because we stayed for 3 weeks, we came back and I went to the cinema to watch Inside Out 2, and then the next week I also went to the cinema again to watch the new Despicable Me.
Do you know any Irish dances?
Stop!
I do, but I ain't gonna do one. I know loads.
What's your favourite character from Inside Out 2?
Either anxiety or disgust.
I vote the orange dude.
Yeah, anxiety.
I don't even know much about whatever you guys are talking about.
Because you ate your remote.
I like
Oh,
Ennui too.
I bet he went into an extra and all the doctor saw was remotes, TV, controllers and everything in that stomach.
Oh, my words before words.
Okay, let's move on to Lion King.
Yeah.
Before he eats the microphone.
So
No.
Do you want to start, Marnie?
yeah,
Okay.
so the year fives at the time, we were playing as baboons, gazelles, tigers, and
Snacks.
snakes, not snacks.
Sorry.
And snakes.
Hungry.
I was a baboon. So we had to. It was overall so like well set out. I loved
Better than
it.
the actual movie.
Yeah, and I can't wait to do R1 this year.
I want to do the Jungle Book.
I don't think we're doing Lion King this year. I think Toby said it was the.
I think we're doing Shrek.
In the frog.
Are we doing Shrek?
No.
No, he wants to do Shrek.
You could be Shrek, Samuel.
eat the pot.
What do we do then?
Get out of my spot before I eat it.
I've heard a few people say that we're doing School of Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
School
we
of
are.
Rock.
You don't know any films,
Yeah, I
do
don't.
you?
I don't know what the School of Rock is as well. I better search it up.
No.
Yeah, but overall, The Lion King was really fun to be a part of, and I'm pretty sure the year sixes would have agreed.
What's the best part about The Lion King? So we'll go round and say what was the best part.
I liked the bit where
I liked you are a buffoon and I am not.
I liked the bit where there was a little like error in the music
Yeah,
when
I
we
love
was all
that bit.
when we all had to be sad,
Yeah.
and then happy music.
Yeah, I love that part too. It was just
I think the part that
Yeah,
was the
happy
best
music
was
played.
when Simba, remember me.
I had to try not to laugh during that. That I just had to keep going.
I bet that was somebody's ringtone halfway through the song. Advert.
Yeah, but that was my favourite bit of the Lion
I'm
King.
a buffoon because I don't like anything.
Okay, so if you're a baboon, make sure you don't eat the microphone because you'll explode. My friend.
Buffoons don't eat microphone. That's
then
only
don't snatch
that's
the
buffoonery.
Okay, don't be a buffoon, no.
so I enjoyed The Lion King because everybody got involved. There wasn't like this person who wouldn't get involved. Everybody was smiling and taking part. It was just a good, planned out thing. The year sixes enjoyed it. A treat for them after their sats. It was so good. Everybody enjoyed it. Even the parents came to watch and they enjoyed it too.
And that was in the playhouse as well, so it was way bigger,
Yeah.
so we had
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
It's bigger than the hall. That's for sure.
I don't
We
know
actually
what.
done face paints and everything.
me
speak!
Alright, now that's too enough. Anyways, what was I going to say? Yeah, the only thing I liked about the play was that I was in it. If I'm in it, then I like it.
Oh, lovely. It's lovely.
Okay, let's move on to the year ahead.
You haven't said anything about The Lion
Yeah,
King.
I said Simba, remember
Oh.
me.
Oh yeah.
No.
Let's move on to the year ahead. Samuel, why don't you start?
What? How did that even make sense?
Okay, let's
But no,
talk.
I will start.
Okay.
The year ahead. I just want to make sure there are a lot of parties, lots of food, lots of drink. And at the end of your term, we won't have any crisps. We'll have like 4-course meals.
I swear this kid's caused world
Literally,
hunger.
at the end, literally at the end.
Caused world hunger, bro.
No, literally at the end. Seriously, listen to me. At the end of every year, they have a party. There
Christmas
were
dinner.
plastic. I said yeah. There were
Yeah.
plastic wine glasses where I can drink my whatever you call it, booze. I think they call it. I don't know what they call it. Anyways,
We are dreaming.
as I drink, I want to see a full platter of nicely warmed steak. The quality
A4
rare.
As
Wagyu.
if.
A5 Wagyu with butter and cheese on top of it. Lots and lots of cheese.
You can't even cook though.
Exactly.
No, the cooks can cook.
Yeah,
And
but
then
you
I'll
need
have-
to learn how to
And,
cook.
Yeah.
and I'll have it rare. I have a rare steak.
Samuel's the type of kid to go to an all-you-can-eat buffet and literally take the whole
Not
tray.
yeah.
He'll just
I
take
actually
it out
have
of
done
the
it before. I've done that before.
Oh,
See,
my
anyway,
God.
he wants to
I
go
know-
next. I'll
no,
go
I
next.
wasn't finished yet. And now after that, I would like a full chicken. A full cooked chicken.
So you want steak
and like
and
5
chicken?
platters of that. And for dessert, I'd like a strawberry cheesecake truffle.
Are you gonna share?
No, he's gonna eat all of that like queso.
Anyway, so what would you
I
like
swear
to go
you jumped on the
next?
trampoline and you broke it.
Really, I didn't.
Anyway, so what would you like to
It
go
was
next?
almost.
The year ahead, there's SATs coming for the year 6s. I'm not that. I'm good about it because I've been working hard on it, but I'm not that nervous about it because it's just what you've done over the years and over the years. It's just a preview of what you've done and see if it can impact on your secondary school so you can go to a high quality secondary school.
I've been studying since year 2.
Can I say one more? Can I say one
Ready
thing?
for it.
Has anyone noticed that chocolate cake?
Oh no.
I swear you're gonna eat the
He
year
really
6
just
SATs
does
paper.
like food, don't you, Samuel?
I swear
I ain't even
he'll
seen
eat the
that.
SATs paper and say I'm finished with it. They'll say go and he'll just bite into it.
Oh, I have a joke. I have a joke because of that.
Come on.
Why did the student eat his homework?
Why?
Because it was a piece of cake.
The laugh. CPR. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm going to talk about my hopes and dreams now because that was just crazy.
That was extraordinary.
For stats, like so what she said, I'm just hoping I pass my stats. I'm not really worried or nervous because personally I think I'm going to do well and I don't really need to worry about it. And for my dreams, it's just really to get along with everyone because that's something I don't often do.
Quick question. I'll say mine first, then I'll say the question. I want to pass my SATs to get to a good school, to go into all my studies that I need to become when I'm older. Linking to my question, what do you want to become when you're older? Personally, I want to go into business.
Doctor. I want
Finish.
to own a hospital.
Okay.
And I want you to be my deputy.
No way. I'm
Before you eat savachi.
no. I want to be
eat
a forensic doctor that looks at all the bones. When somebody dies, they go to the scene and see all the evidence. And all
That
the
sounds like a
stuff.
fun job, yeah.
Yeah.
That
So
sounds
like
gory.
FBI type job.
That sounds bloody gory.
I'd like to either be
But it's not my turn.
Yes, you did.
Brady, you
Awesome.
You wanted to own a hospital.
Money talk before
So
he licks me.
when I'm older, I either want to be a firefighter or a police woman, because no, not because of guns and
They don't
shooting.
use guns, they use batons.
Anyway,
Have you
I'd
seen
like
the
to be a
1870?
firefighter
Oh.
because I like helping
I've already
people,
seen
and
Boys.
I'd like to be a firefighter because I like helping people and to just
Yeah.
like help out the community and stuff. And then I'd like to be a policewoman because it looks cool, and also just because I feel like I'd be quite good at it.
Hey, I never said how I was gonna reach the level. So first, I want to pass. I want to get in. I want to pass my.
pass your GCSEs.
I want to pass my SATs. I want to pass that. I want to pass my GCSEs.
If
I want
you
to
don't
get
need the
onto.
course.
I want to get. That won't be happening. I want to get onto A levels.
You need a degree?
Yeah, and then what?
You need to go to college. for
No, and then
4 years.
before,
Or
yeah,
sixth form.
no, and then I'm gonna go to, and then after I go to college, no, when I go to college, I'm gonna study math, English, and science. I'm probably gonna cut out the English, but I'm probably gonna. I'm gonna.
You don't need to study language, because if you're gonna become a doctor and somebody that doesn't know how to speak the language.
Okay, anyway, let's talk
I
about questions.
wasn't finished. And then after that, I want to go to university to get a doctor's degree.
Doctoring degree.
And then I want to revise that again, again and again, and then I'm gonna take a huge loan out. I'm gonna buy a hospital, and then I'm gonna pay back the money to the loan. And I'll probably have a few quarters. And then
60 when you get that.
Right, do you want to move on to the next bit now then, guys?
Yeah, let's talk about questions for Mr.
Before he
Costa
starts
next
eating
week when we
everybody.
interview.
Make sure we all hear each other, alright?
Okay, questions for Mr. Costa.
I've got one.
Okay.
oh, I
We
have
could
one
ask him
too.
why he chose to be a head teacher.
Yeah. I want to ask him why he's made changes to the school, made us wear ties, jumpers.
I think it's because he worked at a secondary school, remember? He was a PE teacher.
Fresh waters have.
But Mill, he used to work at Pemberley.
What's
Yeah.
pep?
Yeah, and before that he was a PE teacher at Burnt Mill, I'm pretty sure. It was either Burnt Mill or Stewards that he said. But I think it was Burnt Mill because he said that the reason he did actually introduce ties and blazers is because he came from
It's a washer.
because he came from
It's not called a washer.
because
It's
he
called a
came
dishwasher.
from a secondary school that wore ties, blazers and shirts and all of that. So
I have a question for Mr. Costa.
Why did you change the food menu? I'm guessing.
No.
anyway,
Mr.
what is your
Costa,
question?
Mr. Costa, why did you higher the cost
What?
and lower the food?
What?
Oh,
I told you it was about food. He was the A5 Wagyu. Maybe that A5 Wagyu will help.
If anything, he made the foods better. I haven't seen the
I haven't seen a change in foods.
I have, that's
the
for
only
sure.
thing
I've
I've
started
seen
eating
is a
most of them now.
decrease.
Right
That's the
now-
only thing I've seen. So I'm gonna ask Mr. Costa, why are you hiring the cost, but then you're raising down the quality? Get it? Because we eat raisins.
This is what she wants to choke Samuel right now.
Get it?
I've
Raisins,
got a
raising
question.
down the quality.
Anyway, let's go over to Sochi.
Yeah.
I want to ask, why did Mr. Costa? When did we start having head girls and head boys, and why did we start having them?
I think it's because of Marnie's reason. Why he came from a secondary school that had head boys and things. Because it's not only school counsellors that can also introduce it. You would also need people to tour the person around and take them across the school.
Yeah, I think
Well,
school
just like
counsellors
opening
are to
day.
interview and stuff like that
Yeah.
because they've
They're
been doing the job for a while,
Yeah.
and then head boy and head girl has got like a higher job and like a higher rank in
Manager.
it to basically show whoever comes in around and to like just make sure that
But we
whoever
plan
comes in
most
and
of
Who
the
is
heads.
head boy and head girl?
Let's
Albie. So our head boy and head girls are Albie and Sydney.
which are head boy and head girl, and then
And
deputy
deputy.
head boy and head girl
is
Isabella in
Ezekiel.
our class and Ezekiel.
I think Ezekiel should be head boy. Just from my opinion.
To be honest, I think Albie deserves it because he has been working hard.
Ezekiel has been working hard
the
too.
Yeah,
whole
Ezekiel
of the school.
deserved it.
I think that
But they
everyone.
But they both
Deserve
deserve
it,
it
they've got
equally.
chosen.
Yeah.
That's your questions for Mr. Costa.
Nah, I don't have any more.
Okay, so let other people speak then.
So
Is he going to make our school bigger?
And that's my problem.
don't think he's got any space necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean,
So really quite a
he
big
can
school
buy an
anyway.
entire porch, or he could break down that thing down the street.
flat.
He can break it down and build more.
Well, that's a flat. You can't break down the flat.
Yeah, but he can buy it, break it down, and
he-
then make some more people.
Do you think Mr. Costa's Ronaldo that he has that much cash in his bank account just to buy a flat and then break it down?
I
You're
mean,
gonna have to rent the bulldozer. You're gonna buy the whole flat.
bro,
Have
he
to
can
buy
just
everything.
you can just get a hammer and
And
just start chipping away. So basically, every night he can just chip a little bit from the bottom, and that one day or
It's
the
gonna
tip.
take years. serious, bro.
Yeah, but still, he will be able to buy it once it's in crumbles.
Okay, let's let somebody more sensible try.
Wait, can I say something else? This is sensible more. This, if Mr. Costa does ever wants to change the class, ever wants to change the teachers of a class, like bringing Mr. Abbott down to another class, I will seriously be angry at him, even though I wouldn't be here. And if I had to swap teachers in the middle of the year, seriously, I'm gonna lose it.
Well, then that means you're not ready for secondary school, because in secondary school sometimes the teacher's not in, so you get substitutes, or if the substitute's not in.
And my second question for Mr. Costa: why aren't ordinary children not allowed to like? Why can't they just get children to like? The person can just ask one of the counselors, if there even is. This is just can ask one of the like head girl counselors to like go get them tea. That could actually work though.
Caffeine.
Okay, I've got a question.
Yeah. Let's let Marley try.
I want to ask Mr. Costa why
Stop.
I want to ask Mr. Costa why he changed the assemblies to the afternoon, because I much prefer them in. Have you really not noticed?
You've not noticed all of this time.
I thought it was just for like a weekly thing.
I think one
but
class.
I just want to ask him that because I much prefer them in the mornings, because I think the only reason I prefer them in the mornings is because ever since reception I've been going into assembly in the mornings, and then now that I've went into year 6 it's changing to the afternoons.
I don't really
One
care.
thing I don't get is why did they take 10 minutes off our break? Everybody has been saying to me, why did you take 10 minutes off? We can eat in 10 minutes. It's 10 minutes, broski.
Because the year 6s,
Only 15.
they always go in last.
And
Well, last week they did. They went in last. It's changed because I told Mr. Costa that we barely got any time to eat our food. But last week, the year 6s, I think on Thursday, we literally had 5 minutes to go into the hall, get our trays, get our food, eat it, and be out lining up for
By
class.
the way, the trays, we didn't get the special
Yes.
bowls and everything.
yes.
We've got to have the trays that everyone
We
else
need to have
has.
the
I
special
think because of the
I
cost
think
of
that's the first day
living,
of year
inflation,
six.
inflation, guys.
we
Think
need special
inflation.
I was looking forward. I was looking forward to going to year 6 for many other reasons, but one of the main reasons were because I got to have like
Special
Plates.
treatment.
special plates, bowls, trays, and then now we've just got to have
Seating.
seating.
I don't think
nice.
they'll give us
Seating.
leather seats with fluffy pillows in the VIP area. The closest you
I
can get
mean-
is a bench where you sit in the
Let's be
assembly.
honest, Mr. Costa ain't gonna do
Basically, imagine if the year 6s near the end of the year, Mr. Costa, this is a question for you. Why don't you let the year 6s into the staff room for like a staff tea? And then like the staff gives the year 6s some food.
immature
And
people
then we
like-
get lots of snacks, we get tea cakes, we get that cake, get all the cakes, we get
Because
hot
immature people
chocolate.
like you will eat everything.
And I also think because there's not necessarily enough space in it for 60 children.
In my old school, if you were like star of the week, you would be able to go inside of the staff room and you're able to get hot chocolate and biscuits with the head teacher.
Funny they did that there. I was star of the week.
I got a question for Mr.
I'm
Costa.
star of the week.
I want to ask him, why did he change the class's names?
Yes. Like actually.
Maybe it brings
It's
back memories.
confusing. It's like confusing
Like
now.
it's been that for
I
years.
much
Hubbard
prefer the
Hall.
names
There's
of.
no one saying Hubbard
Yeah.
Hall. I'm basically saying the HH.
Yeah, the initials of the class is H.
Yeah.
Ours would be N. Next one.
Ours would be.
Right, you have to wrap this up now, guys.
With
Wait, one more joke from Samuel. Let's see what he
Anyway,
We're going to say goodbye now, guys.
Okay.
Say your names. Thank you, Sam.
goodbye from Marley.
Goodbye from Sorokchi.
And before we go,
Just say-
goodbye from me.
Goodbye from Daniel.
And before we go, I have one more joke to say.
Quickly then.
Go on.
What do you call A apple business that has fallen down.
I don't know.
You call it apple crumble.
I